I has the names of backward, and Kyle showed me about it up right now, so I'm not positive. So just teams are backwards on the street. Otherwise, Kyle, let's get. Might be able for the green team. Team 0-1. They're playing UNI. I will do my best to commentate. I'm not most educated. Alright. Not in the best spot, but in the mix. Not the most amount of boost for most team. Their goal goes. Okay, kickoff goal for UNI. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Hey, and Kyle does score a goal for putting us a little bit more back into the. Like to try out the street. Ball goes for right side for right one. A lot of boot. They'll be able to keep the ball the best. I'm not barely out. What killer stuff to say casting Rocket League. Apologies. But a lot of pressure. Maybe just a. Oh, nice. Good stop by Simon. Are they able to get a nice good top from it? minute left in the game, and it's still 1-3. Like to see putting some goals into this game and a little bit more. Touch. Kyle pushes there. Oh, did you stop it though? Hit from Maddy. Are they not able? Although Kyle almost makes a goal here. Goes for a follow-up shot again, but blocks. Oh, set up by Maddy. Peace. Good night. Oh, and fortunately, I do believe it'll be the wrap for game 1. Maybe. Right. And takes game 1. And where is okay. So is not put up. Oh wait, well I guess it updated for the wrong side. I'm not sure how to up the overlay here. Give me 1 second. Back. Never mind. I tried my best. Yes. Oh. Fortunately, the person who knows how to run all of this is playing Rocket right now, so we will be fine. I will, I guess, put another reminder saying that the games are flipped around on stream overlay. Cornell is down by 1. We're down by 1. A goal goes towards UNI. And there's Hila. Welcome. I do not know how to cast Rocket League.
Who are we playing?
We are playing UNI.
Oh,
Which, funny enough, is where I'm from.
okay.
Yep.
Is this game 1 or is this
This is game 2, except for I don't know how to pull up overlay because the teams are backwards on the play. And Kyle showed me how to do it, but the thing that he showed me to do it on is not currently pulled up. So we also have to tab it. Which stops the, or which like pauses the, so I don't know. Good.
Yeah, so for context, I just my sister had senior night over at the high school, and those of you who are not aware, it is downpouring. Like downpouring rain. Managed to get here and halfway decent. Good. How did you feel about the first game? Did score well?
It finished 4-1
Okay.
for UNI.
Yeah.
There was a kickoff goal for
Okay.
UNI, which I'm not sure how that one's about, but if I'm honest, I don't, that's about the best I got for you. I used to know Rocket League better. That has been. We do go up in points though. One favor.
Yeah, and it looks like right there was a lot of good ball management. So I've casted one other game, and I'm not 100% sure who against, but I know one of the biggest things we saw in that game was a slight lack of cohesiveness, but it definitely seems like the comms are a lot better for this game. Always good to see. Over there with the demo. And it looks like right now, UNI's big thing is just really seems to be putting. You see a lot of, even in the back, it looks like TJ, whoever that, as we're watching right here, he usually will play in the back from what I've noticed briefly. And right there with the tip-off from, I believe, TJ. Looks like Kyle did get the block, but wasn't able to follow up with TJ tipping it back over to AJ. Straight into the goal. Kyle, it looks like you got a touch on it. Not quite a block yet. Unfortunately. Far up. Here.
All right.
I think it's just bad.
Yeah, it's just that and the score, the late games. Correct.
Yeah, for sure. From what I'm seeing is someone who just walked in a lot. Oh, right there with the
almost.
cross shot blocked over by Kyle going in. I think a little bit of confusion over there in the goal. Leave one of the other corner.
The double touch does not work. Maddy has the ball.
Maddy taking that up, unfortunately blocked by AJ. From UNI.
Kyle should. Oh, yeah.
Kyle with a beautiful block.
Might be able to take this down towards their side.
Yeah, I think a lot of what Cornell is working on right now. Calm really well, and also be in the right place. That was another last round in my cap. Was there were some because of some issues, there were a lot of people in the wrong place at the wrong time. Loss.
Yeah, especially in a game like Rocket League where calming off by 2-3 seconds can be.
Also, we just saw AJ with an attempted cross shot, missing the goal though. Kyle.
Oh my gosh, and
over
it's
that.
just bouncing towards the net. Back a little. But oh,
Maddy attempting the tap in, just missing. And I think a lot of what UNI seems to be really well is they may go into disadvantage. What they always seem to manage is bring back. Like when they get going, and they seem to handle disadvantage. Which I think not good right now. But they are getting better. I will say that.
Absolutely. Kyle going for
Kyle with the
the
straight down
freestyle.
middle. Ooh, stop by already though. But we're following up on the other side.
Oh, but that's situation.
Kyle with the shot to middle, and he really followed up there. Maddy with the block right. 30 seconds remaining. Oh no.
A lot of pressure being put on.
A lot of
UNI
pressure.
here,
You can definitely see that in UNI's strategy change when they're in goal box. And it looks like UNI's trying to. Both teams are trying to end this
big
one
bump.
all at once, but Kyle managing to come back and get that save in assist.
Looks like we might see this go into.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is it. Kyle missing the block, just barely avoiding an overtime.
Oh my lord.
And as you can, again, as I said earlier, a lot of what UNI does is they gain advantage and they continuously press it. AJ going for the shot after 10 seconds into overtime. Kyle thankfully keeping that pressure on UNI to kind of in their mouth. Simon getting the demo there. We will have to see, can UNI push it?
Oh, come on,
Kyle. Ooh, Kyle there with the beautiful block. But Arity continuously seeming to put a lot of pressure on them. With the cross shot,
Maddy
thankfully being there at the top. We see Arity handling this ball a lot in this game. We do also see Kyle and Simon pushing a lot of the advantage, which I mean in a 3v3 you gotta have someone at goal, which is never a bad thing.
UNI is definitely doing a very good job at setting each other up.
They seem to know where each other are going to be without having to say anything. Very good skill to have in a 3. Maddy going for a shot a little too high though. Oh, Simon coming in attempting that goal just a little bit too low, I think. Kyle blocking the advantage press from TJ.
But Arity misses the ball.
Let's see. We do have TJ seems to like to handle it.
Oh my gosh, in the
Simon!
Oh my gosh!
Simon missing an important shot there. Getting overtime. We are right now. That is the 1 minute 30-second mark in overtime. We are still in a headlock right now. Although TJ suddenly pushing the Cornell side of the field. Maddy with a beautiful save, pushing it right back into UNI's, and then Arity follows that up.
Oh my gosh!
However, Maddy following up the score.
What a shot.
Winning overtime at 3-2. For those of you who are just joining us, the stream overlay is a little bit backwards. It is actually Cornell 3, UNI 2.
Well, that puts the series even.
And that puts the series dead even. It'll definitely be very interesting to see how Cornell adapts their strategy. What they're doing does seem to be working. But at the same time, I feel like they can definitely make some minor adjustments to kind of play like even better. Now, a lot of the things that I saw there, again, as I've said and will continue to say, Cornell's comms do seem a lot
definitely would like to see some of the cohesion that UNI is pulling off, though, where there's a lot of really good setups coming out from. Definitely not too much of a lack in Cornell's individual playmaking.
Yeah, which is also very important, because while this is a 3v3 team sport, you also have to have the ability to make on the fly.
Exactly. Oh my apologies. Yeah.
And as we go in, a lot of what we're seeing, looks like we do have Kyle missing an important touch. TJ immediately capitalizing on that again as we see UNI continues to gain and push advantage. And they seem to do it really well with Maddy, matching them block for block, which you see. Kyle coming in with the shot. Following it up with the touch, killing the speed a little. Thankfully, Maddy, just losing the 1-to-1 head-to-head to AJ. However, it is still in UNI's side, but it's quickly crossing Kyle with the save. A push to Maddy. Maddy. Kyle with the slow push. A little too slow. Maddy, going for the shot. Missing. And Cornell's goal almost completely wide open until you account for Rocket League Captain Kyle. And the shot down from AJ. Looks like a lot of Cornell's blockers were high. And that Arity hitting it up. Followed up by AJ. Yeah, and it looks like you see Simon just barely unable to hit that. And UNI going up 1. However, as you can see, I mean, we still have 4 minutes. This is still last game was what, 2-2. 5. Kyle!
With the kickoff goal.
4-second goal. Interesting to see. So it looks like Kyle anticipates the pass to TJ, getting there right on time, which is always good to see.
Cornell is back in.
Of course. And here we go with the kickoff again at 3 minutes and 57 seconds, 1-1. UNI winning the kickoff? Ooh, yeah, Kyle thankfully there to stop the straight middle shot from, I believe, TJ, yep. A lot of what we're seeing now. Maddy with a clear shot to goal, TJ there to block it, though. Kyle coming up from the left, stealing the shot from Arity, TJ bouncing it out. Simon, Simon missing a lot. Simon and Maddy whiffing. Kyle, thankfully, at the goal, but will he be able to block this? Thankfully, being able to block it, forcing, believe that was TJ to push it a little to the right.
Maddy is getting the ball deep into UNI's side.
Simon stopping TJ's It's always good to see. Kyle with the
Nice.
shot clear in the middle. AJ managing to hit it a little too far to the right, it seemed. So thankfully, UNI unable to capitalize on that. Maddy stopping TJ from taking advantage of the ball and control. Oh, what else are we having? We see Simon passing it straight to middle, but TJ already there to respond. A
And
lack
the
of
net
people to
is
goal,
ins-
but it looks like there was a little
Oh.
bit of miscommunication from TJ and AJ. It looks like they were both trying to touch the ball at the same time, therefore resulting in a little bit of confusion in comms, missing that shot.
Be direct.
Ooh,
Good
TJ
block.
going for the shot, blocked by someone from Cornell. Simon hitting it up higher, forcing AJ to give up a little bit of control. However, Arity from downtown, but we do have Maddy there to stop that goal, of course. Now we have Kyle going up, challenging AJ, getting that ball out of there. Arity stopping that over Maddy from the defender's side, managing to keep that ball in about the middle. However, the
but the
shot
net-
from TJ blocked
Oh.
by Kyle.
Beautiful save.
Arity with a follow-up. However, TJ, it seemed a
Oh.
little too close to the goal to take advantage of that,
The pressure.
of that pressure,
though.
yeah. And Maddy taking that ball clear over to UNI's side. Kyle stopping them from getting even more control on that ball, despite it being in their side. Simon missing the block a little bit, but Maddy always there to follow up.
Two Kyle here. It's like, oh, the bump stops. Aggression pushed here.
Simon cutting through the middle of two UNI players. Kyle cutting straight through the middle. Attempted shot on goal, however, TJ right there to stop it.
Oh, Kyle gets bumped, but does manage to make something of it.
Yeah, and
It's
we
a
love to see.
setup.
Ooh, Simon! Ooh, a little bit too far to the left. However, keeping that control of the ball, especially here, is very, very important. It's really good to see. Now we see TJ kind of slow dribbling it up, and it seems to work. Simon, however, Maddy comes up to challenge, stopping the ball, putting it in the middle. Simon unable to capitalize. Kyle coming straight up from middle, and it looks like TJ was demoed by Maddy. We'll have to see if Cornell is able to capitalize on that brief moment of pressure. However, it seems unable. Because Arity with the shot, Maddy with the save. TJ seems to be back. And here we go. We go into AJ. We go to Camfall and AJ from UNI. Seemingly attempting a pass to someone who was not there. Kyle and Simon very quickly able to block that.
There's some pressure being put on here by Simon. Will
Yeah.
Cornell be able to put this?
Looks like Maddy attempting to go for the setup for Simon. Simon eluding.
Oh, and the
Simon
net is
missing
open.
the block, pushing UNI up 2-1 with 43 seconds in this match. Now we'll have to see if we see another repeat of game 2, which put Cornell's gonna have to score in the next 43 seconds. Again, for those of you who have just joined us, the stream overlay is flipped. Right now, UNI is up 2, Cornell is at 1. Set overall is 1-1. This is game 3. Kyle with the good positioning, able to push it back. TJ getting up there. However, TJ's shot seemed a little too high, unable to secure that third goal. Kyle obviously capitalizing on that.
Oh,
Ooh, Kyle
and
with
he
the
goes
dribble,
for the
Arity
shot.
there and ready. We are at 24 seconds left for Cornell. Arity going for that third point, trying to put Cornell in the ground. AJ with the follow, Kyle with the save. And we, Kyle
good
bumped, unfortunately losing what could have been some really good advantage. In these last 10 seconds, Maddy, it seems like all of Cornell just kind of scrambling to get that ball up there.
There
However,
isn't boost on anyone.
yeah, UNI seems to have realized this. And going for the third!
Oh my gosh,
Unfortunate to see with the last second goal from, I believe that was AJ. Now as we can see here, let's get a replay. I think AJ pops it in and Kyle just unable to get there on time. Putting game 3 over. UNI 3, Cornell 1. Now, it was really interesting to see. I mean, they didn't change a whole lot in their game plan. But I don't really know that there was a whole lot they could have. They just got to calm. This is just how games go.
Yeah, I feel like there is a noticeable struggle from Cornell to match this cohesion and aggression from UNI, and
yeah, I feel like that's definitely what they're pushing because they have so much cohesiveness. Because UNI Purple has so much aggression. Cornell managing to keep their defenses up, but again, that one single slip of goal 2, second goal for UNI Purple, pushing them over the edge and putting Cornell on that really bad back foot. As we go into game 4, UNI up 2, Cornell 1. It does look like it is first to 3, so Cornell will have to win this one, or UNI does take the set. And starting off, second, it looks like I have to get.
there we go.
Here we go with the kickoff. to see off usually is Kyle. Kyle with a beautiful block. However, already there and ready to take advantage of that shot. Simon missing the push. However, Maddy there as once again to follow that up. TJ passing it to middle. No follow-up from UNI. Actually kind of interesting to see. AJ trying to take it in. Maddy there to block it once again. Arity pushing that up. Simon managing to be there and kind of make sure don't push up too much unblocked. AJ going for the shot. Kyle missing. Looks like he ran out of boost. At least ran a little bit lower. I think he thought that shot was going to be lower like the one we saw in game 2. Tried to account for it. However, AJ, I guess, seems to have predicted not that high with Kyle being what he could do. And at 4 minutes and 30 seconds, UNI up 1 in game 4. And some other things that we are seeing. Again, Maddy is playing a really good defense, but there is only so much you can do solo in a 3. And Simon pushing it up. Kyle right there with the follow-up.
Well,
pushing it straight back to even 1-1. Here we go.
There's a lot of that teamwork we want to see here with Simon just setting it right there and then, well, Simon almost also blocking the shot from Kyle. But
thankfully just tipping it up a little bit more still into that goal. And this time, I do notice, rather than Kyle pushing that initial touch, it was Simon. Oh, with the ball in. Looks like Maddy did block it. Arity stopping that. TJ following that up. Maddy attempting to block AJ, but AJ realizing this, taking it a little bit slower. Simon missing the block. AJ capitalizing, but Kyle was there with the follow-up from Simon.
And all through every defender and into the net.
Yeah. And I think what we saw there, let me watch the replay really quick to make sure. I think what happened was, I think that was a miscomm, because I think what happened was Kyle trying to pass it alongside the sideline. Simon getting in the way just a little bit, and Cornell as a whole not having that time to respond to immediately defend with their lack of boost. And as we see here, AJ starting off with a shot like what feels like 3 seconds into that start. Arity missing the one touch. However, TJ there to follow it up, but a little too high, and therefore saved by Maddy. Now, as you notice, Kyle and Simon both have full boost. They had. Simon seems... Now the boost is kind of kicking in. TJ with the shot blocked by Simon, with followed by Kyle. Another shot almost going through, but Maddy coming in from right field to stop that shot. We see AJ and Kyle kind of clashing there, and Kyle winning the clash. It's good because it puts UNI in the back foot.
Oh, big
Maddy getting a little bit stuck on the goal, but Simon, ooh, a little bit too far to the left. Kyle stopping TJ from advancing, always good to see.
Pressure staying. Oh,
and where is Simon? A little too far at middle, I would say. But it looks like we do have time to fix it. Barely getting that angle to stop them, UNI from scoring a third time. TJ popping it up. Kyle trying to anticipate a little bit lower of a touch. Kyle coming in from the sideline.
Does miss the shot.
Missing the shot, unfortunately. Simon stopping. And it looks like we did have a demo. I'm not 100% sure who it was, but I do know it was someone from Cornell. Pretty sure is what I saw. Kyle losing the clash against AJ, my bad. Getting a little bit of advancement from UNI, but Maddy always there to stop it as always. A little bit of a pop to the other side of the field from UNI, and Kyle coming up.
You need Cornell to just be able to deal with this aggression.
Yeah, for sure.
They're certainly matching it, but I don't know to be able to clear some of that one.
Yeah, for sure. Arity with the crazy side bounce. Kyle thankfully saved that shot. AJ coming in again. Kyle clashing with him and winning this time. Simon taking the ball up and towards mid. Arity there to respond. AJ with the side shot.
But Maddy gets the block.
Maddy with the block, and it looks like it was a little bit off the right post.
Does not get the dribble.
Kyle missing the clash, but managing to hit it down.
Ball goes wide of Simon. This might just be open.
Yep. With I'm not 100% sure what happened there from Cornell. It's like all three of them got kind of caught up on UNI's side. I saw that popped down. They're here to play. It does look like Maddy just unfortunately got a little bit of a bad angle. I mean, it wasn't really a great angle. She got and did what she could.
I'd like to see some comeback here and dealing with some aggression.
Yeah, with the officially hitting the 1 minute 30 seconds left mark. UNI up 3, Cornell at 1. However, Cornell Maddy bringing it back up to 2-3. Cornell does only need one more goal to tie this game with 1:25 left.
Good shot here.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle with the beautiful dribble in and the Maddy with the one tap into the goal.
We like to see the teamwork and the setups.
We'll have to see. I feel like a lot of it is garnered by how much you get. Kickoff. Yeah, I think both 4-second goals we've seen Cornell's won the kickoff and won it. Very beautiful.
Oh, and maybe another.
I'm almost about to see that again, but UNI prepared for that one with it.
Maddy goes wide out the ball.
Simon with the follow-up to pass it a little bit closer.
Oh, but Arity misses.
Oh, Kyle coming in with the third!
Goal.
Tying game 4 up. 3-3 with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, we once again have a game. And it's really interesting to see that this is not going to be a straight 3-1 blowout. Always good to see. Always good to cast. Pleasure to see as always. It's like Simon with Maddy behind.
Oh,
however, Kyle
open.
attempting to be there on time. Looks like Kyle was anticipating a shot from right. However, they shot left, and Kyle just didn't. It seems like didn't have the boost to get there in time. I just don't think he had the time. Fortunately, pushing it up to 4-3 in UNI's favor. Cornell down 1-2 in overall games, with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this game. TJ with this straight shot up, however, Kyle managing to stay back a little bit. Pop it up. Officially hitting the 1 minute remaining mark. Kyle
some pressure going
we
out
see from
and
Simon.
Simon.
Oh, a little bit too far to the right with the follow through by UNI. Maddy missing the block. Will AJ take this straight to the goal?
And no
pushing UNI pushing it up to 5-3. It's like once again Kyle positioned himself on the incorrect side, and there wasn't really a whole lot he could do, and just actually what it looks like there is, it seems Kyle seems to have gone into the goal rather than passing the sides. And with 44 seconds left in this game, UNI seems to start to be running away. However, this is Rocket League, and this is anyone's game at any given point.
Some pressure being put in from the
Kyle popping it up a little too high, I think. Simon thankfully keeping the ball off of Cornell's side.
Ball goes wide of Maddy, but Simon gets some pressure in.
And Cornell needing to get 2 goals to
but
tie
he misses.
in these 25 seconds with time continuing to tick down. Simon with the attempted shot, but we have 2 members from UNI right there.
Oh, but the center
Maddy
from
popping
Simon
it in, going straight down. Kyle hitting it in.
Nice, good
and
job,
with
Kyle.
15 seconds left in this game 4, Cornell 4, UNI 5. We'll have to see if Cornell can make some of that 15-second magic happen.
Hey, if we've ever seen a team this set be able to pull off ridiculously fast goals, it has been Cornell.
It would be Cornell, and it would be this game. It looks like Maddy with the... I believe that was Maddy. Off. Simon pushing it up with 9 seconds. Ooh, Kyle missing the follow-up. Will Maddy be able to... With 5 seconds left in this game, I do think that might be it, but we'll have to see. Kyle missing the dribble. Unfortunately, I do believe that is the overall set.
Yeah, I believe that is the series.
And I do believe that and you are correct, that is the series. UNI beating Cornell 3-1 overall. All very close games. All very well played from Cornell.
Alright, well, that will be it. Well played by UNI and best tries out of our Cornell team.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it just comes down to, cohesiveness. Yeah, that's it for tonight, you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
And have a good weekend.